Okay. So, hello Dipali ma'am and hello Ashmita. First of all, I would like to wish both of you happy International Women's Day.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you. So thank you, Ashmita, for coming up and sharing a story of your life with us. In today's date, we can see so many women coming up and talking about issues, about their life, about their journey, but it's still a taboo in the society for women going to a psychologist, women going to a therapist. uh, women need to answer the society in today's date why they are visiting a psychologist or a therapist. Not only women, men also face these issues. So I we hope that we are starting a new journey. I mean, new episode, so that women can get encouraged and visit psychologists or therapists if they need. And as today is Women's Day, so we are calling up women who can speak up, who wants to tell about their story and inspire other women to speak up their stories, and so that there is a society who knows about each other, and we come up in in the society. So with this, Ashmita, I would like to ask you, or I would love to hear your story, any story of your life, which will encourage any other women to come up and speak.
Okay, so Banpreet, hi, and a very happy Women's Day because women like us actually matter. I think this is the reason why that I have said is like most of the people that we meet in today's world lacks encouragement, and if we don't speak up, then I don't think there will be any reason left, So, yes, I would like to share a story of mine which has made me so confident about myself the way I'm today. And so this is a small incident from my childhood actually. I am a brown girl and I'm proud of my skin color, but if I rewind days, if I go back to my childhood days, things were not the same. uh, like I used to get taunted by people because of my skin color, because my mother and father both are fair complexioned, and but I and my brother, we are of dusky skin tone. So this is the reason why people used to just say कि आपकी बेटी गोरी नहीं है, और या like वो ऐसी क्यों है, ऐसे टाइप के बहुत सारे टॉन्ट्स एंड लाइक कमेंट्स सुनने को मिलते थे. बट with time, like it was only my mother, like she encouraged me always to get more engaged with extracurricular stuff like dancing, singing, painting, and other stuff. Like whatever I wish to do, she had always encouraged me. But there are some things which society, they always uh, they find out the faults and loopholes in your life all the time. So I was always commented on my dusky skin tone, and this led to form an inferior complex in me. Like I used to I stopped wearing bright colors. I totally gave up wearing white colors like white, yellow, red, orange, any kind of bright colors. Anyone who would have seen me days earlier would have seen me wearing always anytime black, or navy blue or blue. These were the only colors that used to define me. So but now I have accepted myself the way I am, and I'm so proud that uh, it is what it is. Like it is the skin color, and this is the only skin color that I am born with, and I'm so proud of it because I think it makes me feel unique. And I think that if people can't accept me the way I am, then I cannot be the way they want me to be. So this is the reason why I would always like others to stand up for themselves and just be the way they are and accept themselves. See, this is going to be very hard in the initial stages. I have faced a lot of mental breakdowns also, and like I used to cry so much. I refused to go outside. I never saw myself pretty enough to be presentable to any, like, I never found myself to be presentable. But today I am totally least bothered to what people say. Like, अगर उनको कुछ comment करना है तो करे. It's the way I am. They have to accept me the way. Even I am wearing a white today, so I can even proudly wear this color. And also that I am becoming I am pursuing my degree in the field of law. So I'm totally proud, and I always encourage my peers, my friends, my family members that, like, accept the way you are. And I think that is the only key to feel good about yourself, because the only thing that you can mark your success in life is when you accept the way you are. So I think I'm quite successful in life, because I have accepted myself the way I am. Even if even today, if I am like, I I'm with flaws, and I can never be flawless. I think nobody can ever be. But I think the only thing that the word imperfect teaches us is I am perfect. So yeah, I am proud that I am imperfect, but in my definition, I am perfect. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ashmita. And you know, yeah, आज के सोसाइटी में भी स्किन कलर पे बहुत कमेंट्स मिलते हैं. एंड आई गेस इस टॉपिक पे वुमेन्स को ज्यादा सुनने को मिलता है देन मैन. If I am right.
They only, the thing they will end up saying is, तुमसे शादी कौन करेगा? Like, that is the only end of discussion. Like, तुमसे शादी कौन करेगा? Like, I have seen women much more successful who are not even married. So अगर next time से जब कोई मुझे पूछता था ना कि तुमसे शादी कौन करेगा because of your skin tone, I used to say, शादी करनी किसको है? If I can pay my own bills, why should I even marry? Of course, everyone needs a partner in their life, and I respect that. But lastly, Indian society का एक thinking यही होता है ना कि husband is the, they are the earning source of a family. But a working woman, who is she? Like, even she pays her bills equally. But सोसाइटी तो उनको वो दर्जा नहीं देते. सो दिस इज द ओनली थिंग आई वुड से कि खुद के लिए खड़े हो यार. लाइक, इट्स टाइम, आई गेस. इट्स टाइम.
Yeah. I mean, you really inspired by your story. I guess मतलब बहुत सारी लड़कियां आज भी है जो जो इस प्लेटफॉर्म को यूज करके दे आर टेलिंग देयर स्टोरी. बट देयर आर गर्ल्स इन द सोसाइटी जो नहीं आते बाहर, जो नहीं बोल पाते. आई थिंक एटलीस्ट बाय योर स्टोरी दे कैन कम अप, दे कैन स्पीक अप. And yeah, Dipali ma'am, any comments on this?
Yeah, Ashmita, thank you for sharing your story. And skin color has very important role in our society. There has been lot of discussion around it, lot of shaming around it, and lot of criticism around it. Interestingly, the whole concept of the using of the talc to fairness creams, a lot of such things has been associated around the idea of the fairness of the skin. I was really happy to hear the part that at least your mother was a support system with you in that journey, because otherwise this is quite damaging for a female and her self-esteem when she gets to hear about the criticisms around her looks, and especially during the teenage. and when it is connected around your marriage and other stuffs, because at that time teenage is a time where the family is talking about marriage, but it is even a time where your own self-esteem has been developed. And when there's so much of criticism coming in, it does impact an individual. Usually the support system is important if at least your internal smaller family unit can accept you and appreciate you for that. It at least completely doesn't damage your self-esteem. It still helps you hold on. But I think in the process, what happened with you was uh, an idea that somehow it gave an image that the guy would only marry a fair girl. That's an answer that, मैंने कौन सा शादी करनी है, I can earn for myself. So everything that comes to us, and our society, interestingly, is a very critical society. It does impact us, and to the extent would depend on what level of criticism, who is doing it, and what is actually the repercussions of it, which does impact our psychological wellness, where you did talk about your own psychological distress which came up. And interestingly, this is what we want people to know, that this distress might not come from something that you have been sexually abused or actually been beaten up or something as even a kid. This criticisms and emotional abuse, our society doesn't the concept of emotional abuse. These things actually are emotional abuse which do result in psychological distress. Yes, a strong family and a strong friend group helps. When it is beyond that, yes, a professional help is even, it is useful to the extent where you can actually think beyond the basic of how the society would be very different with an idea that can I think differently? Can I completely interpret it differently? It'll actually give you a space where you can completely explore yourself and actually realize this insignificance of the skin color, which is hyped so much into the society, and regain your self-esteem. I can specifically say that because obviously I am even not a fair person. Even I fall under the category of being a wittish person. And I know this things keep coming up. So what you've picked up is something which many of us have experienced. But yes, it shouldn't impact your self-esteem. And if it is impacting, a therapist can be a huge support system. That's what I like to say on what you've said.
It does.
Yeah.
And I am still really happy that my parents, my brother, and my friends have always been a support system, and they have always been like, you are who you are, so just you don't have to listen to what others say, so it's all right. And like, you are a beautiful person, and why don't you just accept the way you are? You can dance, you can sing, just do what you feel like. And I'm so happy that right now I don't have to be answerable to people, that this is all biological, and I am born that way. And now that I have accepted it, things are so easy right now. So yes, that's all.
Yeah, interestingly, you said you're beautiful, and that's good enough. Means fairness is not the criteria of goodness. So yes, you are beautiful. You don't need to have the white color
Thank you.
to
Thank you.
feel that you're beautiful.
Yeah.
I guess every woman is beautiful in the way they are. And I think we
Absolutely.
really need to appreciate each other in this thing. So I was reading a quote for Women's Day today, and there it says, every woman should encourage each other, uh, so that we can help each other, and we can come up in the society. So yeah.
Yeah, we do need to feel strong within ourselves. We actually need to appreciate each other, because I think there was indeed, for a long time, it was being said that women are the worst critics with the women. So we as individuals need to work on that, as females need to work on that and actually be the support system for each other. Bring up us together strongly, because yes, we are all beautiful in our own ways.
To
So
this, I would
we need to
also like
believe that, yeah.
yeah, I would also like to add one line to what ma'am, what you have said just now, is that the day a woman would stop criticizing another woman would be the day when we will all be independent in our own selves, I guess. Because in the end, it's always a woman that has that, like, things have started from.
Yeah, as a role of a mother. So yes.
Yeah, so thank you so much again, Ashmita, for coming up and sharing a story. It was really inspiring, and thank you so much, ma'am, for being here and supporting. And I guess this is just the starting from today, and we will be coming up with more sessions. Or I hope there are many women who would love to speak up about their stories. And then this for this month there will be women's, and then we will also like men or
Concentrate on both the genders. Yeah.
yes, to come up and
Or all the genders, actually.
yeah, because we think man also doesn't comes up and speak about their
Yeah,
story.
yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, so thank you so much, ma'am and Ashmita.
Thank you so much for inviting me and letting me speak about myself. And it really felt really great. So, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
So we would